Welcome, everybody. My name is Steve Kuchin. I'm a holistic health practitioner here in San Diego, California. And welcome to Celluvation Saturday Distributor Training. Today, I would like to talk about how our products produce a result. But before I do, let me do a little bit of housekeeping here. The statements made in the presentation have not been evaluated by the FDA. Nothing in the presentation should be construed as diagnosing, prescribing, or treating disease. It is presented for education only. We must legally warn you that if you're ill, have any disease, or pregnant or nursing, you should consult your medical doctor before attempting any natural or herbal program. What we do with our products, and we have tea products and we have topical products that we apply to the surface of the skin, is when we imbue these products with frequencies that help our metabolism or help our digestive system work better, and it actually helps right down to the genome. And everything is energy, according to Albert Einstein, right? All we have to do is match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. So we use these frequencies that we want to have the body assume, and then the body takes these frequencies and produces really, really good results. And I'd like to talk about result today. And I'd like to talk about myself. Today, I am 68 years old. I have been on our Celluvation products now for about 2 years. And I take youth crystals, and that is a tea that you drink in the morning, about 8 ounces of warm water. And you take another product called Celluvation. It's also a tea. And Celluvation is really, really good for the immune system. Okay. And I take topical gels. I take a topical gel number 2, which is our 191 amino acid gel. And it activates various hormonal pathways in your body, which actually makes you look and feel younger. And also I take another gel number 3, which I use on my knee area because I had severe arthritis when I came here to the United States. I have mild arthritis now, but what gel number 3 does is help me rebuild my knees because it's as a stem cell activating gel. Now, I went and had a medical done just this last week, and we had my results come back. The lady, the technician that took my blood pressure, and I actually took a picture of the graph, of this blood pressure graph, so you guys have a visual of what it is if you're not familiar with how blood pressure is measured. So we have systolic and on the left-hand side, and we have diastolic on the bottom, right? Systolic is the amount of blood pressure when your heart squeezes. It's the pressure, amount of blood pressure that it takes for your heart to squeeze the blood out. And then when your heart is at rest, that's diastolic, right? So high blood pressure, before I started, my blood pressure was 135/89. So if you take a look at this thing, it was in the pre-high blood pressure range. The systolic was 135. So I was almost in the red there on my systolic. That means when the heart is pumping really, the first stroke, right? And then the diastolic, I was 1 point away from having high blood pressure. So 1 point. So my blood pressure was 135/89. And you can see 89 is right over here, really close to this red mark. So what I've been taking the products now for 2 years, especially the youth crystals consistently, and the other products, the Celluvation. Oh, also I'm wearing the Allure bracelet. The Allure bracelet protects you from 5G, and it actually has imbued in the bracelet itself the Schumann frequency. So that helps protect my body from radiation, from harmful human aberrant radio waves, EMF, RF, and that sort of thing. So the technician took my blood pressure, and I just went to the restroom. I was running and I heard my name call. I ran to her. I was kind of puffing. I said, "Oh my God, she's going to take my blood pressure. It's going to be sky high." Because when you go to the doctor, you're a little bit anxious to see what the results are and so forth. I said, "Oh, there's no way I'm going to have good blood pressure." My blood pressure was 110 over 74. Now you take a look at that. 110 is in the ideal blood pressure range. It's almost like in the middle there. 110 over 74, also just slightly in the middle. The lady, the technician, she says, "You have blood pressure of a teenager." I said, "Well, thank you." I said, "I attribute to my products that take Celluvation." And she was interested enough that I gave her my card. So this is a very important thing for the populations of United States and the populations of the world. And the reason is this. I mean, as I was getting ready, I was listening to the news, and there was like a heart-wrenching story about this family listening to this radio station, local radio station, and they did a toy drive for this one family. They just lost their husband. The wife lost her husband at 40 years old, 45 years old, and they had 3 kids, and one of the kids was like 5 years old, right? So they had a stream of cars bringing, because of the COVID thing, they had to have social distancing. They had 200 cars bringing gifts to their doorway, right? So this kind of touched me in a way, because this is why we do our business. This is why we utilize our products, is because we want to be, we're in the prevention game. We're in the prevention of preventing harmful things, or helping to have a healthy body, okay, and preventing for horrible things from happening, right? So we don't want to lose our loved ones. We want to take care of them. We want to nurture and give them the best possible products that we can. So this is what happened to me over a 2-year period, which is, I think, a really good testimony for everybody to know about. Okay, so let's just take a look at one of these products that, and I think it was really part and parcel to do with one of our newest products that we have, which accelerates everything, accelerates your immune system. And what it is, it's a product that moves qi in the body. These practitioners here, these masters, they're doing things in Chinese medicine called katas. It actually helps move qi, and helps you control qi and gets qi flowing in your body. This is what they're practicing. But our product helps to do that. So there is a thing called Gucci. It's a food qi that our Celluvation product is a tea product. And there's different types of cheese in the body. Now, because what happens is our ingredients are in Celluvation is so primal. Now, there is this primal chi that we are born with, right? And we use it, and when we use it up, we expire. This primal chi is located in the kidneys areas, right? Now, the ingredients have been chosen to maintain primal chi, original chi, without it being used up. So this product helps us to retain the original chi. And also our ingredients help to unblock the chi stagnation in the body. Lacking proper nutrition and sustenance, the body would be helped by the ingredients in our Celluvation product. And it would unstick the chi. Anywhere you have stuck chi, you have pain. That's why acupuncture works. The needles, when they're placed in meridian lines or acupuncture points, starts to move chi. And once chi moves and is not locked up, it's really noticeable it locks up in joints and stuff like that. So when this invisible energy moves in the body, pain is relieved. Willie here, he is 17 years old as a cat. And now he is taking youth. As a matter of fact, when Willie started taking the Celluvation, and a friend of the cat owner came over, Valerie, and came over and said, "Oh, do you have a brand new cat? Because this is what Willie looks like after taking Celluvation and youth, and it's really, really good for pets. I use it for my dog Zoe, and she is now 9 months old. This is what happens with your blood after you take the Celluvation. You see the rouleau that is on the left-hand screen? Uh, this is from a 65-year-old male from Canada. And this is red blood cell stacking. And so what happens when the red blood cells stack, they can't transport oxygen and nutrition as well as when they're free and free floating. So this would happen in 2 minutes. You see the second slide, and then actually it even progressed even to a larger degree of separation after 5 minutes. And this is also important in relation to our earlier bracelet that I said. It has a really profound effect on our blood, and it does the same thing. So the combination of the use, the layer, and the Celluvation produces this kind of effect for the body and on the blood. Now, one of the ingredients we have in Celluvation is called fulvic acid. Fulvic acid is a super nutrient and literally comes out of the dirt. It's an organic compound found in water and soil and made when plants and animals decompose. So the benefits of this is very, very important. It helps with mineral deficiencies, and it is like a mineral bomb for our body. It helps you with your gut health, and it is very important. It gives you energy, and it is a binder. It chelates heavy metals out of your body. It can help to get heavy metals, and it also is a pain reducer. It improves cognitive health and memory. It's a very, very important product we have. D-mannose is increasing. It is a simple sugar. It is found in high amounts in many of the fruits, as apples and oranges and peaches, blueberries and cranberries. Vegetables, including green beans, cabbage, and broccoli. In addition, D-mannose occurs naturally in some cells in the body and is thought to be a prebiotic. It is really a good thing for your immune system, and it helps to prevent UTIs, urinary tract infections. And it is a really, really good for weight management and weight, for your body metabolism. It increases metabolism in your body. Now, we have a thing called active hexose correlated compound. Let's call it AHCC for short. And this comes from the shiitake mushrooms. There are many clinical studies having to do with AHCC, and I'd encourage you to Google AHCC, and there are about 30 clinical studies on PubMed.gov having to do with that. It really, really is helpful for immune boosting. Now, we also have brown seaweed, and we have this product called fucoidan. And it's a complex polysaccharide. It's a large molecule made of a small monosaccharides. Monosaccharides are simple sugars like glucose. Now, it's normally found in brown seaweed. Now, it has been shown to slow blood clotting. It's neuroprotective and immune modulating effect it has. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. We have red algae, and red algae is very important. It's an important part of the food chain. It's important commercial food in Japan. Now, it's being used as a source for food for thousands of years, as it's high in vitamins, minerals, calcium, magnesium, and antioxidants. And it helps really well in nourishing the skin. Okay, Andrographis paniculata. I like the way the paniculata sounds. It just flips off the tongue, doesn't it? It's one of the most popular medicinal plants used in traditional treatments in arrays of diabetes, high blood pressure, ulcers, leprosy, bronchitis, skin disease, flatulence, dysentery. It can be used as a standalone product or with other products. It is very, very, very bitter. This is what makes our Celluvation product bitter. And what I do when I take my Celluvation, I put it into 4 ounces of warm water, right? And I guzzle it down. But the youth tea, for example, I sip. I take my time. It takes me about 10 minutes to drink my youth tea. But I guzzle this one down because it's so bitter. And then I take like a quarter teaspoon of honey just to kill the taste. Yes, I know Why are we giving out a product that doesn't taste well? Well, because we want to, as a company, we care for the health of individuals. We want to increase your immune system. We want to increase your digestion. And it's very interesting when I take this product because it's a funny thing because my body seems to be getting tighter, like into a lean, mean fighting machine, as they say. You know, it's nowhere near there. I know that because I don't exercise adequately enough. But it is really helping me to get my internal circulation proper. Especially people have noticed when they're taking the Celluvation is that mental acuity is increased, the mental sharpness is increased. They feel smarter, more alert, more in present time, and that's the type of stuff that we need, folks. So this combination of these products is something that I find for myself of a benefit. And if you really like this presentation, please share this presentation with those people that you care for. And I appreciate your time, and thank you very much. I'm going to stop the recording now.